Hello and welcome back to the Road to Good Cooking, and Happy New Year to you. I tell you what, after all the delicious, rich food I made and ate over the holiday season, it's time for me to get back to reality. So today's recipe is all about turkey. I made myself some maple turkey sausage in patties and in links, and it was off the charts good. I've had the most wonderful breakfasts since the beginning of the new year, and I feel better already. I had some ground turkey left over, so I made myself some awesome turkey burgers and some chili. Like I said, it is all about the turkey today. This recipe is going to be made with 2 turkey thighs and 1 whole turkey breast and a package of LEM maple sausage seasoning. This is one of my favorites, by the way. I'm going to go off camera for a bit and I'm going to cut up all of my turkey and I'll be right back. Here I'm filling up my meat tray, and it should take all 5 pounds of this turkey. And I know one thing, I have got to find the gloves that I use when I'm handling cold, ice cold meat like this, because my hands are freezing. So yeah, I'm going to be working real quick. Here's my ground pork. Now I'm going to cover it up with plastic wrap, put it in the fridge, and clean up my work area and wash up my meat grinder before I go on to my next step. And it smells absolutely wonderful. I can't wait to taste it. My breakfast sausage link was made using these pre-tubed natural sheep casings. Now, I was planning on doing the whole recipe using these things, but I had a really hard time using them, and I need a little bit more practice before I go on camera and embarrass myself in front of the world. So anyway, I'm going to practice, and I promise I will make another video where I'm using these natural sheep casings to make breakfast sausage links. I won't be using the sheep casings to make my links, so this is what I'm going to do. I took one of my pastry bags and I put the tube in there that I would have used had I used sausage casings, and I cut a hole in the end of my pastry bag about the same size as the tube that I would have used, and this is what it looks like. And here's a better angle of it so you can see it a little bit better. And what you have here is a disposable sausage link making piece of equipment. All right, I prepared my pan with aluminum, and I'm going to slather it with some olive oil, and you'll see why it'll make it a lot easier to move the sausage around on the pan. And here is my sausage stuffing tube, my disposable tube, and I'm going to fill it up with the ground turkey. Roll it down on the edges so you can get it down in there. Here's the first batch of turkey I'm going to put in my bag. Now I'm going to roll it on the top and then squeeze it down until it gets all the way down to the tip, just like this. And then squeezing the bag and pulling it at the same time, just squeeze it out, and then you'll get a nice long sausage link, just like this. It's going to be kind of squiggly in some places, but that's okay because that's why we greased up the pan, and that'll make it a lot easier to move the sausage around once you get it in the link form that you need. And then just kind of pat it and mush it together until you get it nice and straight. Doesn't have to be perfect. You know, it's homemade sausage. That's the part of the charm of homemade sausage. And then just keep on going until you get it all, till you use up all of your sausage. And see what I mean about it getting squiggly? No big deal. We can straighten that out. Go on, make another one. I normally go a little bit faster when I'm doing this, but for the sake of this video, I'm doing it nice and slow so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Speed it up a little bit. first batch done. That little one, I'll probably make that for breakfast in the morning. How they look? Look pretty good, don't they? And see, it's the same size as my tube. We're good to go. All of my sausage links are done, and I'm going to cover up the pan with a plastic lid and put them in the freezer and let them set up a little bit. Probably going to leave them in there maybe 30-45 minutes or so, and then they'll be easier to handle and to cut. And here's all of my sausage. I took it out of the freezer after about 45 minutes. No, it was closer to an hour or so. And I cut them all pretty much in uniform size. And I'm going to package them probably in about packages of 6. I'm going to leave this one out because I'm going to cook that one for breakfast in the morning. Here's my packaged sausage links. I put them in packages of 6, put them in vacuum sealed bags, and put the tags on them so I know what they are, and now they're ready for the freezer. Here's the rest of my sausage links. And the other 4 pounds of sausage, I divided it into 1-pound packages and vacuum sealed them and got them all tagged and bagged, and they're ready for the freezer. And here's the makings of my breakfast the next day. In this pan, I've added my sausage patty and a link. And you're going to have to add some olive oil or some kind of oil to your pan because the sausage is very, very, very lean. Now, what I forgot to mention at the very beginning is that when I mixed the seasoning packet with the 5 ounces of water, I also added a 1/4 cup of olive oil to the mix, and this will give me some fat to my sausage. And I'm going to cook it until it's nice and golden brown. Of course, I had to add me some hash browns to my breakfast. Yes, hash browns. Got to have some hash browns. And here's the sausage, what it looks like after I flipped it over, and it's nice and golden and brown, and it smells absolutely heavenly. And here's my entire breakfast. I have my sausage patty and a link, and I have it nestled on a whole wheat English muffin with a fried egg white, some orange slices, and there is my hash browns, and I'm good to go. And you know what time it is. It's time for me to get my smack on. Boy, I'm telling you, you're going to love this sausage recipe. It's sweet, it's savory, it's easy to make. You need 3 little ingredients: the turkey, the spices, some olive oil, actually 4 ingredients. Lots of patience. Anyway, your family, your friends, all your relatives, everyone is going to love this recipe. Make sure you make extra so you can share it with your neighbors, because a recipe this good, you got to share. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. Please leave me a comment if you wish. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you so much for following me into 2018. I'm looking forward to sharing so much more with you. Be blessed and keep on making sausage.